Imagine this. You open a website you've been visiting for months, maybe a marketplace, a news portal, or one of those endless deal pages full of shiny distractions. And right there, again, the same ad, the same product, the same limited time offer you've already seen 5 times this week. You've looked at it, decided it's useless, maybe even clicked it once out of guilt. But it keeps coming back. Like a clingy ex that doesn't get the hint. Wouldn't it be great if you could just click it away? One tap, gone forever. Not hidden behind a cookie pop-up, not reported, not marked as irrelevant. Just, poof. Out of your sight, for good. That's the idea. A universal cleaner for your digital space, a simple, personal filter that helps you see less junk and more value. Something between an ad blocker, a memory filter, and your own taste engine. It's not about deleting data from the web. It's about giving you the power to say, I've seen this. I'm done with it. Your eyes deserve new input, not the same stale loop of yesterday's internet. Let's call it the noise eraser. Here's the thing, we live in an age of algorithmic déjà vu. The web keeps feeding us what we've already touched, clicked, or cursed at. Because from the system's point of view, engagement is engagement. It doesn't care if you loved or hated it. You clicked. Congratulations, you're getting 10 more of the same. And that's why scrolling today feels exhausting. Because you're not exploring. You're re-experiencing. Now imagine this. Every time you see something that doesn't serve you, click once, and it's gone. Your browser quietly remembers, we're done with this. Next visit. It doesn't even load that block, that banner, that product. Like it never existed. Suddenly, browsing feels light again. No clutter. No repetition. Just what you actually want to see. Now, let's make it even smarter. What if you could add stop words, your personal digital taboo list? You know those moments when you open a news site, and it's the same circus every day? Celebrity drama, politics you don't care about, that one influencer scandal that's been breaking news for a week. You don't even hate it, you just don't care. So why not give yourself a filter? A quiet, mental ad blocker. You write down a few words or phrases, celebrity breakup, crypto drama, political outrage, influencer apology. And boom, anything containing those gets softly dimmed or hidden. Not censorship, preference. Your digital space finally reflects your headspace. Because honestly, not everything trending deserves your time. Sometimes, mental health starts with just not knowing who got cancelled this week. At that point, the web becomes a calmer place. You're no longer dragged into low-energy topics that drain your attention. You're choosing what to keep, what to mute, and what to delete. This could even work as an advanced browser plugin. Click to hide elements, plus a stop words list that auto-cleans irrelevant stuff before you even see it. A mix of visual cleaning and semantic filtering. Now imagine, you open a deals page, you hide 30 products you don't care about, you add subscription, template, and PDF course to your stop list. The next time you visit, it's clean. Only new, relevant stuff left. You're not wasting time processing what you've already decided doesn't fit you. At that point, the browser becomes more than a window. It becomes a filter for your personal taste. And yeah, there are ad blockers, sure. But they're not personal. They don't care about what you like. They just nuke entire domains. I'm talking about something with nuance, something that respects your individual focus. A tool that grows with you. The more you hide or ignore, the smarter it gets. Eventually, it knows your boundaries better than the algorithm ever did. By the way, if you're enjoying this idea, if it made you smile or imagine a cleaner, quieter internet, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the algorithm show this video to more people who might need a bit less noise in their digital life. Alright, let's get a bit nerdy. How could this work in practice? Technically, not that hard. A browser extension with a simple local storage system. You click something, it saves the element's path or ID. You add stop words, it runs a quick scan on visible text and removes anything matching your list. Everything stays local, private, no tracking, no cloud sync unless you choose to. Bonus idea, time-based filtering. Imagine you could say, hide this topic for 30 days. That's it, you don't see another election drama until the month is over. Then, if you want, it reappears. Temporary mental detox. And sure, some sites will fight back. Dynamic content, lazy loading, changing IDs, you name it. But even if it works 80% of the time, that's already a huge win for focus and peace of mind. Because let's be honest, our brains weren't built for infinite scrolling. They crave closure. And every time you see something repetitive or irritating, your mind opens a new tab just to close it again. Imagine removing that micro-stress altogether. You'd have more focus, more energy, and probably less doom scrolling. I think we underestimate how much attention pollution we live with. We talk about air quality, food quality, water quality, but not information quality. And yet, bad information hygiene drains us more than caffeine can fix. This visual cleaner, or noise eraser, could be a small step toward taking that back. Not deleting data, just decluttering your view. Because every scroll should feel like discovery, not déjà vu. And if there's enough interest, I might actually build a small prototype, a Chrome extension where you can hide, mute, and stop list your own internet. Something simple, open, and maybe a bit rebellious. Because sometimes, the best tech ideas aren't about creating more, they're about showing less. So yeah, that's my thought for today. A universal browser cleaner that lets you reclaim your digital focus. Click away the noise, add a few stop words, and make the web finally feel like yours again. Now I want to hear from you. Would you use something like this? And if you could add one stop word to the entire internet, what would it be?